Okay. Hi everyone. A very good evening, all of you. So before we start with the session, just a small tech check that am I clearly audible and visible to all of you or not? Just a small check, guys. Okay, perfect. So hello everyone. Once again, welcome to the YouTube channel of MH Law by MS. So guys, as we are continuing with the series for our 5-year LLB aspirants, that is for the Maharashtra CET, that a multiple section sample paper solving has been taken place on the YouTube channel. So today we are here with uh, a subject that is a bothering subject for so many students because they say, sir, maths is something which we have left. But I will tell you guys, this is one of the very interesting subject which can help you score your rank, your marks in any law entrances. Okay, so that is what we are going to discuss today. Just give me a check. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm just seeing its live chat. Okay, just confirm, guys. Am I clearly audible and my screen is visible to all of you or not? Okay, perfect. So that what I was talking about is that maths is a very less number of questions are there. So I've taken up sample paper 2 for today solving this part. So I believe that every one of you are ready and you are clearly hearing me. So let's start with the first question, guys. And how it is going to happen is I'm going to display the question on the screen. You will try to solve the answer, put the answer in the chat box, and then I will explain you that concept. So it will be not more than 20-minute session. So let's start with this session. Okay, chalo. So this is the first question on the screen, which majorly asks you that how many lines can be drawn passing through a point? So this is a question which is, I believe that more of the logic part is there as we compare it with a particular mathematical based question, but that is also a concept of diagrams which is going to be there. So let's say that there is one small point over here. And what are the number of lines which can pass? So they say single line. So if you say single line, I can pass another line. So single is wrong. If you say sir two line, I'll pass the third line. So that means two is also wrong. But if you say sir three lines, then I would say that I would pass a fourth line. Now, besides this, I will pass a smaller line, this line, and you will zoom on it and you keep on passing multiple lines onto this point. So there is no end to it. So three is not the answer. And I can see that Ayush have given the answer C as the answer, and that is what the elimination can help you. So it is within not even a minute or even I'll say 30 seconds took to answer this question. So it is very good, Ayush, and the correct answer is definitely C. So this is in regards to the concept of geometry, where lines and points talk about it. It says that a line can pass through a point at any angle. That is what it says. So this is what it can pass. It can pass like this, and there are multiple lines can come. Each different angle gives a new line, and again, this is a point, then there are multiple lines which can pass on to this. So it is never ending process which is going to happen. So it is unlimited. Okay, got it, everyone? Is it clear with the first question? Come on. So I'm seeing the chart right now over here. So that's why I'm just seeing it down that side. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the second question on the screen. So I'll explain the second question, then you solve it, and then we'll discuss. A and B together can complete a piece of work in 12 days. That means both are able to complete the work, a piece of work. That is what I say, a piece of work. Okay. B, when alone work, he completes the same work. That means the work which is there over here is complete the same work, but the time taken is more, that is 20 days. Uh, okay, so there is a question which says, sir, is there? So can you please, the modern gaming, can you please put your question properly? I can't see you. Can you please put it again? Okay. So it says that B alone can complete the same work in 20 days. How long will it take for A alone to complete the work? So their combined work is 12 days. A singly B is taking 20 days. So will it be 20 days equal or less? Now there is a small trick onto it, and I'll tell you what that trick is about. Okay. But before that, I want you people to solve it. You will going to take a minute for this. Okay, chale, do it. No, this is not the Atal mock test. This is basically the mock test, the sample papers which are provided by the Maharashtra CT on the online platform. That is what this is the actual replica of the paper. That is what we can predict, right? Yes, yes. Official mock test of CT. Perfect. Yeah. Come on, solve the answer. Come on. Ayush and the ones who are live right now with us, the viewers, please give the answer in the chat box. Then I'll tell you what the concept. So as you can see that it is related with work, it is related with time. So the concept is time and work. Okay. And if you'll see that they have time that is given in days, but the work is not being given. So I'll say maybe some unit of work is being done. That is what we'll say. Some units is going to be taken up, right? That is what it is, right? So this is what has to be there. Just a second. Yeah. Um, Okay, yeah. So it is need to be the work needs to be defined in some units. Now, if I say that if let's say B is taking time to do is doing some work in 20 days. Okay. Now, if I'll say that in one day, what is the work he'll be doing? So the work will be 1 upon 20. It could be some units, right? Similarly, if we take a combination of A and B total doing a work, it will be 12 days. So in one day, what is that work they are able to do is 1 upon 12. So if I'll add this up, so on the denominator part, I have 20 and 12. So when there is a common number over here, I need to find a common factor, which goes with a trick called LCM. That's the way the trick has to be there. Okay. So we will assume that the total work is some work, that is some unit or some convenient number. That convenient number is LCM of 12 and 20. So I believe that everyone knows how to calculate the LCM of 12 and 20. There has to be a common factor, and the answer will going to come as 453. 453 would be the answer. That means it will be divisible by 4, then it will be divisible by 5, and it will be divisible by 3. So it will going to come around 60. So 60 will going to be the units, the total unit work over here, right? And with that, how many days it is going, A alone will going to complete the work, you will going to get the answer. So let's understand what it is. The LCM of 12 and 20 is 60 units. A and B efficiency, as I said, it is 1 by 12. So if you will say 60 by 12, they are doing 5 units per day. And when it is 1 upon 20, that means, so this is A plus B is able to do it. When I say B is able to do it, that will be 1 by 20, that will be 60 by 20. The answer would be 3 units. So if you total up, the total efficiency is 5 units. The B's efficiency comes to be 3 units. That means 2 is the efficiency of A. That is what is coming, right? Now with these 2 units, the total which they are able to do is 60 units. So the time taken is 60 divided by 2. The answer will be 30 days. So answer will going to be option B. A slight trick, but it is a doable one which happened, right, everyone? So this is what you need to keep in mind while solving this question. Mark it as an important question, very important. Okay. So how to go about it? Their total work is given, then their individual work is given. We don't know the units, so we need to have some unit that may be categorized as some convenient number. That convenient number is going to be done through that convenient number needs to be defined in some units. And that is why these units will going to be in some number that is 60, and that is how the answer is going to be. Chalo, let's go ahead with the third one. Chalo. Everyone understood this question? Come on, give me a yes. Okay, fair enough. So the next question on the screen says that a shopkeeper buys a bicycle for 3,500. So it's the buying price. I'll say buy. Okay. And he sell it at 4,200. So you buy, it's a very basic question. You buy something at 3,500, you sell it off. So is it plus or minus? That means is it profit or is it loss? Because they want to ask, they're asking profit percentage. So we know that it's profit of 700. So it's always say current sales price minus cost price, and you divide it by the previous number. So what would be the answer is the current price divided, and the answer will going to come is, come on, calculate. Everyone, perfect. So that is going to be, so this is, I'll say what I always remember is the current price and the previous price, the actual price. Okay? You can do it as the previous price and the current price. So it is current is this is previous. So current minus previous divided by previous, that is 3,500 into 100. You can do a mental maths over here. So it will be 5 and there will be 20 will going to be the answer. So the correct answer is over here is 20. Okay. Option C is the correct answer, right? It's very basic. Matlab, this is a question which is majorly there in 6th or 7th standard. Now you people are able to do it properly. Okay. Come on. Can I get a yes from all the students? And for the ones who are there on our YouTube channel for the first time, do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button, guys. Don't forget it. I can't see that the students are hitting like. Can we have more subscribers right now, right away? Yes? Come on, everyone. Can I get a subscribers more? Perfect. Chalo, there are new students who have recently joined. Welcome, guys, to the YouTube channel. Come on. Hit the like and subscribe button. Let's go to the next question. That is question number 4. Now, this is an interesting one. Okay. Acha, in the previous one, the concept was from profit and loss. And in the previous one, the concept was time and work. Okay. So remember these concepts. That's why I've just given it in the explanation. Okay. Got all? Perfect. Thank you so much. Next, find. So next question is you have to give the answer. I'll give you guys a minute, not more than that. Okay. Find the sum of natural numbers between 1 to 100. Now don't start doing it 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus and so on. The entire day will go. There is a small trick to it. Come on, let me see who get the answers first. So majorly there are 2 ways to get this answer. Okay. Let me see who cracked the easiest way. Okay. So one is the formula and one is the trick. Okay. So we'll first go with the trick. Okay. So to keep on adding the number, we'll go by pairing method. Okay. What we do, we'll pair the numbers. And this is interesting only for till 1 to 100. Okay. So we pair the number is, let's say 1 plus 100. Okay. What is the total? 101. Next pair we make is 2 plus 99. So what's the sequence? First and the last number. Second and the second last number. Next is third and the third last number. The interesting part is everywhere we are getting a total of 101. Now this shrinks our pair from total number of 100 to pairs of 50. So total pairs are 50, right? How many pairs we're going to make? 100, 299, so on, so on, so on. For total 100, we're going to make pair of 50. Fair enough? Now the sum of every pair, this becomes interesting. The sum of every pair is 101. So if you keep on adding 101 till 50 times, you will going to get the answer. Right or wrong? So the correct answer will over here is, if you multiply this, will be 5050, which is option B, right? This is method number 1. Now method number 2 will going to be a formula that is n being the number n plus 1 whole divided by 2. And n is 100. Total count is 100. That is what is given in the explanation also. N being 100, n plus 1 whole by 2, you're going to get answer 5050. So you want to go with the logic of pairing, go with that. The second method is a formula one, you go with that, but you get the correct answer. Okay. Now it becomes very difficult to keep on memorizing so many formulas. So that's why it becomes difficult. Okay, chalo. I hope this particular question is clear with everyone. The answer is also there, option B. Okay, come on. Can I get a yes from all the students fast? Come on, everyone. Thank you. Chalo, perfect. Next. Now this is again interesting one. If you a easy one which is related with time and distance, speed one, है ना? TSD, time speed distance. Okay. Now it's there is a logic. Car travels 60 kilometers in 2 hours. This is situation number one. First situation is 60 kilometers in 2 hours. Okay. And then in the second part, it travels 90 kilometers in 3 hours. Okay. So you tell me what is the total distance they traveled? The total distance they have traveled in is 150 kilometers. And what time they have covered is 5 hours. So you tell me what is the car's average speed? Speed is equal to distance upon time, or distance is equal to speed into time, right? That is what it says. Speed is equal to distance upon time. That's the formula. So distance upon time, that would be 30 kilometers per hour. Let's see what's the answer. Yeah. So this is what they have totaled it up. Now, few students would have done is dividing kilometer with hours. So this answer could be 30. This answer could be 30. And you would say, sir, if I'll total it up, my answer comes to be 60. But that is the wrong answer and not given in the option. Why it's coming like this? So you are dividing it. So you are separating two cases. So 30 plus 30 whole divided by 2 will going to make 30 as the answer. That also could be done, but a complex method. So this is a very simple way that initial part of 2 hours, I have driven 60 kilometers. Later, I have driven for 3 hours, I have driven 90 kilometers. Total, everything divided, you get the average speed. Instead of knowing the formula also, this is the basic logic which can be applied by anyone. Okay, chalo. Let's go to the next question, everyone. Come on, drop your answers in the chat box. Okay, if any given point of time anyone is facing any problem, or maybe you watch this session later on, please keep it in mind that you can drop into your comments over here, also over our Telegram. So please don't miss it out. Okay. Moving to question number 6. Now, this is the third last question. It says, how many 100 ml oil bottles? So you need to identify the total bottle count can be filled from 300 liters of oil. Now, total liters is, I said 300, sorry, 30 liters of oil. But I have 100 ml of water. So you imagine that there is a big container of 30 ml. This needs to be distributed in what number? The number is 100 ml. Put your brain. Put brain to it. Come on. Put brain to it. So mujhe, if I have to solve 100 ml and I have 30 liters over here, can't I convert 30 liters into milliliters? Yeah, it can be done. So let's go. 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliters. So 30 liters would be 30,000 milliliters, right or wrong? One bottle for 100 ml. Then how many bottles? One bottle is for 100 ml. What is the number of bottles which can take 30,000 ml? So you divide both. That means 30,000 will be divided by 100, not the other way around, which I just mentioned over here. This divided by this, you will going to get your answer. So the answer is 3,000 or 30,000. It is, sorry, 3,000 or 300. The answer is 300. It's basic, right? That is what they say. 1 liter, 1,000 ml, 30,000 ml. That's the answer. Okay. The very basic one. Okay. Fair enough. Are you guys okay with the explanation? Come on, give me a confirmation fast. Okay, let's go to the second last question. How many two-digit numbers are divisible by 4. Now, this is an important catch. Okay. First, they say you need to identify two-digit numbers. So two-digit number starts from 10 onwards, and the number will range up to 99. So between this, what are the total count of the numbers which can be divided by 4? That's the question which they are asking. Now, the first divisible number, or I will say the multiple of 4 would be 12. That's the first number. And if I'll talk about the last number, so it is not 99, not 98, 97, because 100 is a three-digit number. So the number comes to be 96. Now over here, the trick is about a formula. Because if you keep on dividing, if you'll keep on counting, so your number will start with 12, 16, 20. So this is a manual calculation which you'll do, 24, and so on. Maybe someone who's very good in multiplication, they can count it fast. Okay. But again, this will going to take your time. So what you're going to do is the formula over here is the last number minus the first number whole divided by the difference, that is 4 plus 1. So how it arrived? This is a formula. This is a trick. What's the last number? 96. What's the first number? 12. Divide by 4 plus 1. Okay. So the answer will going to be, it will be 80. It's 84 divided by 4 plus 1. Follow the board mass. Okay. So keep it in mind. First we divide. So it will be 21 plus 1. The answer would be 22. That should be the right answer. Okay. Now this is also coming to be a bit on off track, but an important one. The concept is divisibility and counting, or I would say this is somewhere highlighting the concept to arithmetic progression. 4 के difference में, right? The last minus first upon this is a trick basically. That's a formula which we take. Okay. The previous question was about the unit conversion. I just forgot to mention the concept. And the previous one, the fifth one, was average speed, time, speed, distance. We talked about that. Okay. Let's move towards the last question for today. 50% of 50. So I will say 50% is basically half. And what is half of 50 is 25. Nothing on this planet can be so easy like this. So, sir, how you have done it? 50% I've converted into fraction. So it is 1 by 2 or half of 50. This is a very basic one. If you go and make payment to any shopkeeper, they say, ki, ma'am, 50 ka half. Okay. Or sir, 50 ka half is 25. That's the answer. The correct answer is option D over here. Okay. So that is where we can conclude this particular session by this question. So total 8 questions were there. We'll come up with more. Please do let us know that if you guys are liking this up or not. It is very much helpful for all the students right now. The explanations are also good. Students are appreciating the efforts which we are taking. So guys, thank you so much. And as you all know that what you have to do is you have to keep liking our videos, sharing the videos as much as possible, and do subscribe to our channel. That is super, super important. Okay. Because when you subscribe, we like it. Okay. Till then, guys, thank you so much. Siddhant sir will take a leave now. And there are more upcoming sessions for all the students preparing for different law entrances. So don't miss out to that. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Take care. Thank you.